Hello, friends and stars. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, I am in full teacher gear today. I've got my Clemson jacket on. In South Carolina, it went to 32 degrees. It was crazy. I can't believe it. The other day it was like 86 and I was hot. And then last night it went to 32. So we never know what we're getting here in South Carolina, but I have to say, I love it. These have been some of my happiest years living here in this state, in this city. So I wanted to talk a little bit today about what was on my heart. Someone said to me yesterday, wow, you have like a really exciting life and it seems like you just do so many cool things and all of that. What do they say? Mother is the necessity of invention, I guess, some of the times on the things that I do. For instance, now I'm teaching the English to the Chinese students, and I do promos where I serve up different wines. I never thought I would be doing that in my whole life. And this weekend I will be working in Ulta promoting L'Oreal products, and I get to take the products home. So I'm like super excited to try something new because I'm just like a makeup, skincare junkie, just like I like office supplies. I just like stuff. I know it's bad. I should be getting rid of stuff, right? So, today I was just thinking, I told you about my devotions and how that truly, truly changed my life, developing in that spiritual sense. But I also want to talk a little bit about the exciting things you can do in your life. Like a lot of us are just told, go to school and get a job and, do whatever can make you money or whatever. And that's all great because, yes, we all need money. We all have to pay our bills. But there are things deep inside of our hearts that maybe people have told us that we can't do or we shouldn't do, or we just plain old think it's like stupid. You ever get that feeling of like, oh, I can't believe I'm even thinking of that. That's just so dumb. Those are not dumb things. Those are things, unless they're bad things, of course. Those are things you should write down and think about, like when you were little or you were 14, like what were you thinking? Oh, I'd really love to do that. And then people just start squashing you, like, well, you're not pretty enough, you're not tall enough, you can't sing, that kind of stuff. I heard all of that stuff. But I just, kept somehow hearing, I guess, it was God's voice saying, just try it. I mean, why not? And if it's no, it's no. I'm always a big fan of saying, stop knocking on that door. I mean, if something's not for you, it's not going to work out. And that's okay. There's honor in the pursuit of trying whatever it is. So I have a little story. I always liked to sing. When I was little, I would just be sitting like singing Shaka Khan and trying to entertain people and all that. I'm sure they were entertained to think it was funny when I was 3, 4 years old. Yeah, singing Shaka Khan at 3. But always a big R&B fan. Love that kind of music. Love all kinds of music. And I didn't really do anything with that for various reasons. I got a little bit older and I joined the band in school, and that was kind of my musical outlet. But I always was a shower singer, a car singer, all that kind of stuff. And when I met Gary, he would be like, oh, you sing really good, So I'm like, oh, okay. He just likes me. So, but as I got a little bit older and into my 20s and I had my children, I always liked singing. And when Mariah Carey came around, I would be practicing. I never could hit those notes, but, it was good practice for me. When I was pregnant with Andrew, I took one voice lesson and could barely breathe, so I stopped. And then we moved to Cleveland, and there I met another friend who actually liked to play around with music and stuff, and I got a keyboard, and we sat in my kitchen and, made a couple of songs. I entered a contest for Dove soap. Obviously, I didn't win. And I have some things that I'll show you someday in another video where I entered contests. And back then you had to put it on cassette and record yourself. You found it in the back of a magazine because there was no internet. And I laughed the other day because I found a letter from the Charlie Daniels show that said, if you haven't heard from us in 2 years, then just assume that we haven't chosen you. We've had a lot of applicants. Well, that was like 1993. Charlie, you haven't called. That's pretty funny because I follow him on Facebook now. And one day I want to upload the letter and show him. But I say all of that to say that even if you don't have a degree in something, even if someone has told you, you can't do that, you can't be a nurse, or you feel like it's too late to be a nurse, or it's too late to sing, go out and do those things. Volunteer, just go out and force your way in. That's what I always do, is I'll just go and say, hey, can I help out here? Can I do this? Can I do that? Because I literally used to stand in the mirror when I moved to Colombia, and when that Mulan song came out by Christina Aguilera, what did she say? Who is that girl I see staring straight back at me? You know the one, why is my reflection someone I don't know? And I was so sad about that. I had this full life with a husband and kids and all of that. But deep inside my heart, I knew that I wanted to be a singer in any capacity that I could. So, I used to look at the church choir and think, oh, I'd really love to do that, but I'm too scared to ask, or no one's asked me. Well, go ask them. If you want to be in the hospital situation and you don't want to pursue nursing, go and volunteer. Just get yourself out there, and oh, will your heart be full. I can't really remember. I remember how I used to feel sad, but I can never gain that sadness back, because one day I just opened up a newspaper called the Free Times in Colombia, which is something that I would never really read now or anything like that. No offense about the Free Times, but lots of things about parties and bars and events that I don't go to unless I'm performing at them. And I opened it up and I saw a popular show band looking for an alto singer, and I was like, I've been praying about this and I just keep hearing this voice of doing this. So I called the number, and that's how I started singing with Wayne Pittman in the Occasions, and traveled all over the Southeast singing with them with no experience whatsoever. I mean, that is divine. That is just was meant to be. So whatever it is, recently my sister, she loves to travel, and I just kept saying to her, do something with travel. Whatever it is that you like, just start today. So that's my advice for today. I hope I'm not too hyped up. I got to get to the chiropractor, but that's been on my heart, and I'm just so glad that I've taken that step, because that has opened just so many doors for me, and it's also built confidence in me. As one of my agents told me one time, that I was kind of like, huh? She said, Kimberly, confidence is everything. And oh, it's just so, so true. I believe that faith is really everything, but confidence is right up there, and it's all a part of that. So go out and, maybe write down today some of the things that you didn't do in your life. We're not getting any younger. No one is. But, I'm halfway there, I'm so glad that I took that leap, just really not sure of myself, and just said, hey, I'm going to give this number a call. And I auditioned, and I went, and like I said, I've traveled everywhere, which then led me to writing my own songs, getting pictures, auditioning for commercials. So you don't know where that step is going to lead you. So was it Martin Luther King or several others are given credit for saying, just take that first step in faith, even when you don't see the whole staircase. Don't worry about it. So just leave me an emoji or a note or something and say, man, this is what I really wanted to do. What do you think? Should I do this? Can I do this? Yes, you can in some capacity. It may not be the vision that you had when you said, I want to be, singing at the Super Bowl. I haven't done that yet. I am singing the national anthem at the Fireflies game on April 9th. But so yeah, go ahead, give it a go. Leave me a note below and let me know what it is that's been in your heart since, you were young and wanted to do it. And maybe we can just work it out, and I can think of something and help you in that capacity. So have a very, very blessed day. And thank you so much for joining in my group. If you know anyone else that just, wants to grow spiritually and personally and just go on this journey with us, add them to the group and just tell them it's got to be positive, because we keep it positive up in the Be a Star Wherever You Are group. So God bless, stars. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video.